Come, we will erect a tower. In its wall, we will store knowledge, lest we make the same mistakes. Its peak will touch the sky, so we are not scattered and divided. Come, we will seek the finest resources of all corners, and work together to build this grand tower. Come, we will make this miracle grow through time. Dynasties rise, and the thrones fall. Only the tower stood witness, eternity to all. We will continue to build this tower. Day after day, year after year, generations after generations. Come, we will build this tower. Its height that forever reaches for the heavens. Let's see who we have here. How intriguing. An outsider who once basked in the sunlight, but chose to descend into the depths of the caves. Allow me to ask, what do you seek in this place? Ah, you wish to know about your past, about where you were and what you had before you arrived here in this moment. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that. A complete blank slate is the perfect starting point for everything, don't you think? Who am I, you ask? My name is Cosmos. I oversee a place. See that tower? Standing tall like a beacon to the heaven. Inside that tower lies a library that holds all the answers in the world. There you might find what you seek. You can see it. Good. You have beautiful eyes. Trust your eyes, and know that what you're seeing is not a mirage. Now, the tower is yours. Take this pendant. It's the key to the library. Keep it safe, and proceed in the direction of the tower. Your journey has just begun, while mine is coming to an end. Farewell, Outlander.
The person basking in the sunlight. All things have names, and all names have power. A name gives form to an object, and form fixes that object's spirit into place. What is your name?
We're almost there. You stay here for now. Others will be arriving soon.
Staring to a strange sensation takes hold and eerie certainty, staring back like an eye submerged in the abyss. Huh. Got 0 here. Quiche.
Why are you bringing an outsider here, Zero? We haven't received any visit requests from our allies lately. If it's some lost traveler, just erase their memory and send them back to the nearest town. Those clothes don't belong to the people of Obed. How did someone like that end up here by accident?
Nana,
Nana.
this person is holding the director's keepsake.
I love how she says Nana, or I don't know how to say Nana or something. I don't know, but I really love how she says it. It's contagious, you know? Constant plunges the space into pin drop silence. Oh,
I'm Nana. What's your name?
I'm gonna mute myself now, because yada yada.
Where did you get this? Cosmos gave you the Library of Babel, you say? Do you know what it means to hold this pendant?
Before Cosmos left, he mentioned that the one who holds this pendant is the prophesied seer, and that we must support that person unconditionally.
Let's put aside whether that prophecy is true or not. This person seems completely unaware of our world.
Seer can sense the existence of this tower.
That doesn't automatically make your guest one of us. There's no point in arguing now. Let's gather Seer's bio information and The beacon is awakening. It's been dormant for so many years. Why is it... The Library of Babel is opening.
Stay close to me. This place is dangerous. Fluttering wings. Come here, On. Indeed. You knew nothing about this place before you arrived. I can't provide any further information until I confirm your identity. Relax. I'll ensure your safety until the beacon is deactivated. As long as you stay within my sight. I need to find my other comrades. Stay close to me. It's dangerous here. Shamash, where are Nona and the others? Let's hope they're not caught up in the unknown sector.
Stand back.
Don't move.
Judgment begins.
Complete insight. Sia! Release your grip.
There you are. I've been waiting for you. For a long, long time. I am. This is the Borderland the library has created for you, your sanctuary, and your connection to everything. You can come back to this place whenever you want, and through it, you can reach anywhere you desire. However, when you return to your story, you'll forget everything that happened here. held my hand. I have granted you full access within this realm. Now, I will send you away to where it all began. Farewell.
It's you, Seer. So, is this when we first met? Oh, how strange. You, in this era, have already gained the permissions. Who granted you the permissions? And when did that happen? I know you, but you don't know me. At least not now. As much as I'd like to catch up, the current situation doesn't allow it. Listen up and remember every word I'm about to say. You're still inside the anomaly. You've arrived in a sector 24 hours ahead of your timeline. What you're seeing now is the future that's bound to happen. You have the permissions to access the Library of Babel. You are the Seer. Don't doubt yourself. You will become the director of Emean, and you must do it. Interesting fellow. Here it comes. See that sphere? That's the menace destroying this realm. Soon, it will obliterate this place completely. But we still have a chance. This sphere is actually a machine that can be harnessed, and there is a command to stop it. Find Tasni, and he'll help you discover that command. Go find that command and reshape the doomed future. That's why you've come to this place. You're the only one who can save everyone. I understand that you're confused. You don't need to understand my words. Just remember them. Then, relay my exact words to my past self, who knows nothing about any of this. Farewell. Oh, I guess it's see you later.
Calm down. Take a deep breath. Great. You're finally awake. Don't worry. The beacon is dormant, and the anomaly is gone. You're safe now. Your sudden fall really startled us. Luckily, Zero caught you. I've looked you over, and everything seems okay. Do you feel any discomfort?
How much longer do you plan to stay in this state? If you can move your legs, stand up. On.
I know you must have so many questions, but first, tell us, what just happened to you? It's okay if you're still trying to wrap your head around it. We got caught up in this anomaly called the Library of Babel. Just tell us what you remember in the order it happened from your point of view. Then we'll try to answer your questions.
On. Quiet down.
So you and Zero were attacked by an unknown giant within the anomaly, and you were thrown to a distant sector where you met Ereshkigal from the future. That explains how you ended up falling down from the top of the tower. Any clue about this, Zero?
No. But it doesn't matter now. I eliminated that giant, and it won't pose any further threat to us.
But we haven't figured out its true nature. That leaves me worried. Well, I'm also eager to answer your questions. But before that, we need to verify if what you said is true.
Hey, I brought back what Cosmos asked me to get from the Philistine Sea. Can someone give me a hand with it? I mean, seriously. Why do I have to salvage a chunk of copper sphere from the seabed? It's really weighing me down. Huh? Who do we have here? Oh. Did I come at a bad time? Why are you all looking at me like that?
I rarely engage in joint operations with others.
Execute.
What you just experienced is called an anomaly. The anomaly originates from that black monolith. We call them beacon. There are numerous beacons and anomalies in the world. That monolith is just one of them. The vision it creates is called the Library of Babel. To put it simply, when the beacon is activated, the space within the tower becomes infinite, and time itself materializes separately. This will result in the creation of a new Library of Babel that exists outside our timeline. So, theoretically, one can travel to the future within the Library of Babel. However, besides you, there is only one other person I know who has experienced it. Cosmos, the one who gave you the pendant. And the messages brought back by people like you are known as prophecies. We have constructed this tower to control and monitor the beacon and the Library of Babel for millennia. We call ourselves Emeon. As time has passed, the beacon has been activating less frequently. I never expected it to activate on your arrival.
So, my warm welcome is the shocking news that an Outlander who knows nothing is now our new director? Your story is as intriguing as your name. It's fascinating that you traveled to the future in the Library of Babel and met another me in a future timeline. And according to my future self, you are destined to rescue us and prevent an evil conspiracy. Well... You're not welcome here. Leave. Now. Don't give me that look. I was just messing with you. But seriously, doesn't this all sound absurd? Some random Outlander shows up out of nowhere claiming to be the Seer, and now we're dealing with a piece of scrap metal that's supposed to turn into a bomb and destroy everything. Do you really believe that this copper sphere, lying on a seabed for who knows how long, can still be activated?
What exactly is this thing?
I don't know. All Cosmos said was it's the remnants of an anomaly from Memphis. He said nothing on how it ended up buried in the Philistine Sea. Interestingly, though, I was attacked by the Nemesis while recovering it. That means our operation was compromised. And now, out of the blue, this unknown Outlander breaks into our tower, claiming to be the rightful owner of this place. Doesn't it all seem a bit too convenient? And even if we put all that aside, that annoying old man was the one who asked me to get this sphere. Are you suggesting that our dear director wants to blow us all up?
Stop. This is a meaningless debate based on nothing but guesswork, and it should stop now. Zero, you and Ereshkigal take Seer to check the identification. Shamash and I will take care of this copper sphere. No more questions. Just do as I say.
The top of the tower. I need to collect your biometric data and cross-reference it with the World Population Database to verify your identity. Have you ever heard the legend of the tower that reached the heavens? It is a legend, and it is not. To be precise, it became just a legend one day. "57 years ago, Cyril launched its first satellite into space. That was the moment when mankind saw the whole world with their own eyes. The concept of heaven was shattered, and the tower built to reach it naturally lost its purpose. At that moment, it was reduced from reality to legend. If you were an ordinary person, you would not be able to see this tower. Because it's been forgotten by the collective subconscious of humanity, any ordinary person cannot recognize its existence. Which means, you must be one of us.
Haven't you realized it yet? You are now part of the legend. Welcome to the other end of the world, Seer. The beacon?
Are you all right? I see. The beacon has been activated again, and now we are in the Library of Babel. But do not worry. We are in the Primordial Sector, the border between the library and reality. Once the beacon is deactivated, we will return to reality, just like before. Yes, the library is divided into the Primordial Sector and the Unknown Sector. The Primordial Sector corresponds to a specific area, known as the Prototype, within the tower in reality. The Unknown Sector was created by the library itself through the method of exhaustion. If you are not in the Primordial Sector when the beacon is deactivated, you will not be able to get back to the real world. She accidentally ended up in some other sector. I do not understand why you are asking, but since you are the seer, I am obligated to answer all your questions. From where I stand, I do not hold any grudges against her, though I cannot say whether she feels the same way. Understood. Please stay by my side. I will protect you. Go scout the area ahead on. Its name is Ansu, but it is better not to call it that unless urgent. All beings have names, and names hold power. Calling something by its true name reveals its true nature. I think I just heard a noise from that bookshelf. The way these books are arranged seems to be hinting at something. Yes. It means, do not trust her. I do not know. Looks like someone tried to send us a message through these bookshelves. Do you have any thoughts? Who left these messages? And what were they trying to warn us about? We should let Ereshkigal know about this. She is more attuned to such things than I am. Perhaps she may have some insight. This is what happens to the Lost Ones. No need to feel sorry for them. They're merely byproducts that the library has not fully digested. Relax. The laws of physics in the library do not work the same as in reality. Let's keep moving. We have entered the unknown sector, a derivative sector created by the library itself through the method of exhaustion. Nothing. What is written here does not make any sense. Do you know why the earliest humans built this tower? Because they discovered that if they offered their words and knowledge to the library, it would generate new knowledge based on what they had given. By infinitely arranging and combining these words, all the history that has ever happened, the things that are happening now, and the prophecies that have yet to come, will be provided by the library. Just like a conjunction in mathematics, this string of digits contains all possible combinations of numbers. Similarly, the library contains all possible combinations of words. This library serves as a repository for the entirety of humanity's known and unknown knowledge. It holds every question ever asked by humanity, with all the possible answers to those questions. Here, you will find everything, but nothing you seek. You will be lost in an endless sea of information. If we go any deeper, we may end up on the path of no return. We have to get back to the primordial sector. Look for bookshelves that are arranged in an orderly way. Remember, follow the passage with the most orderly arranged bookshelves, and you will find a way out. That is not the way. Choose your path carefully. That marking. It must be Ares' doing. These traces are new. Causing widespread damage, behaving impulsively, and showing a blatant disregard for the consequences. Quite the way for her to behave. If we continue to follow these traces, we will find her in no time, barring any unforeseen circumstances. This is the second time. You've noticed it too? Something irreversible. That is the direct translation. Irreversible? What is irreversible? The pendant. It's glowing. It seems you have the ability to freeze the flow of time in a small area within the library. Perhaps this power can be of use. Sure. Well, doom is fated. That is what it said.
Looking pretty awful there, Zero. Are you in such a rush to seek my shelter?
No, not me. It is the Seer who wants to meet you, and I am merely following orders given by Seer. Rather than wasting time arguing with me, focus instead on the situation at hand, Eri.
Where did you learn these boring lines from? Did Cosmos teach you that? So annoying. Don't interrupt me while I'm talking.
Fall. Anzu, end it all. I'm still alive.
Already calling that simpleton the Seer, huh?
You are getting more vulgar. Is that a bad habit you picked up during your years outside? No one can control the activation of the beacon. What Seer said was true, and the prophecy is true. This is enough to prove Seer's identity. Or are you being stubborn for the sake of the impossible?
This attitude, caring about absolutely nothing. It's seriously disgusting. I wonder what it'll take to crack that icy expression of yours.
I do not understand why you are so fixated on something beyond your control. By the way, Eri, we ran into something unusual on our way here.
Is there anything in this place that isn't weird? Instead of getting sidetracked by irrelevant stuff, perhaps we should focus on what to do next. How long has it been?
Based on our subjective time flow, it has been 2 hours and 25 minutes.
That's surprisingly long. Didn't they say that its activation time has dropped to less than an hour over the past decade?
This time, and the last time, were unexpected.
So, are we just going to stand here and do nothing? But we still have a chance. This sphere is actually a machine that can be harnessed, and there is a command to stop it. Find Tasni, and he'll help you discover that command. That reminds me. Looks like we don't have to stand around and wait after all. There's one more thing we haven't verified yet. Didn't you claim you can scan the library? And didn't you say that the future me asked you to find Tasni? Must I go through all the stories? Zero.
Tasni is the 372nd director of Emaon.
He was the mentor of that annoying Cosmos. After passing the director's position to Cosmos, he ventured onto the path of no return and got lost in the library. And that all happened 80 years ago. So, if we want to see him, we have to go back 80 years.
I will record these experiences. I will record these experiences.
Excuse me.
The library is very important to me. Aside
My name is Ninsar. Strange.
Enki? Enki? Where are you? Ninsar?
69 millimeters. 98 millimeters. 60 millimeters. Oh, it's all gone.
Ninsar, great, you're here. Where's Enki?
About 10 minutes and 36 seconds ago, he went to known sector B19 on Modern Floor.
Oh, I've said it so many times. When the library is opened, stay in your current original sector. Oh, why can't he just listen? Hold on. Sector B19. Isn't that the starting sector where the Squad of No Return was before they departed?
Yes.
Oh, what a troublemaker. This Tasni's child is just a carbon copy of him.
Judging by his speed and usual antics, he should be in Sector A87 on the same floor. You're fast, Nana. If you go after him, there's still time.
All right, I get it.
Nana.
Huh?
Can you bring me some pottery clay when you come back? And my chisel is broken. I need a new one.
Is that all you need?
Yeah, that's it.
This way leads to the starting sector for the Squad of No Return. Enki left his special markers here. Looks like that brat has already made up his mind to leave. Enki!
15 minutes have passed. Good. The biggest obstacle to my plan hasn't shown up yet. Once I cross the next sector, I can blend in with the squad of no return. And this time, I will...
You will what?
Whoa, Nana! How did you get here? No way! How did you pass the foolproof door? I prepared so many questions! Did you really answer them all correctly? Could it be you know how many grains of sand are on Earth's surface? Or calculate how many drops of water it would take to extinguish the sun? Or how long it would take a chocolate bar that doubles in mass every minute to fill the entire universe?
Of course not. I didn't answer those ridiculous questions. I just smashed the gate. By the way, you're not allowed to install any gates without permission.
I protest! Only the most despicable of brutes would resort to such a crude method to bypass the foolproof door! You're cheating! Cheating! How could you?
A stinky brat who doesn't follow the rules has no right to protest. How many times have I made it clear? You and Ninsar aren't allowed to venture onto the path of no return until you're grown-ups. If you continue to be so disobedient, I will kick you out of the tower for the rest of your life.
Please, Nana, don't. I'm sorry, my good Nana and Hedwana. Please don't banish me.
Ugh, stop calling my full name with that pitiful tone when you want something from me.
I'm not acting innocent. I mean it. I swear on the Library of Babel that I'll never secretly call Enheduanna an old, nasty, stupid woman behind your back.
Oh, chill out. Oh, for the sake of Tasni. For the sake of Tasni.
This path is blocked.
Waning Crescent! Futile effort! Resolve move! All right. I won't banish you from the tower. But in return, behave yourself and go back to Ninsar.
You idiots! Idiots! Yeah, I mean it! You're such an idiot! Why Why did you tell Nana where I was? Why did you stop me? Didn't you promise not to tell her my whereabouts?
That was just your one-sided request. I don't remember agreeing to it.
I don't care! You're mean and stupid! Ninsar is a dummy. I'll never play with you again, and I'll never talk to you anymore. People who don't keep their promises are the worst.
Whatever.
Hey. Idiot. Idiot. Ninsar. Ninsar. Sister.
What's wrong?
My apology. Here, I fixed it for you. No, this won't do. It's too ordinary, too mundane. How could I create something so plain? Hold on a sec. Let me add the rifling and explosives to this chisel. Then it can help you blast through rocks and reach the working surface needed for the sculpture. Don't worry, I'll include a control system to ensure a precise blast range. Accurate to the millimeter. I know there are many parameters to consider, but I'll make it happen in just an hour.
No need. This one is good enough.
You're so mean.
I'll call this child Mer.
All right, not a bad name.
Well? Sally has been interrupting my work lately. Can you do something to make her quiet down?
Sally, huh? I'll make her a cradle, like a cat's cradle. When she's tucked in, she'll go to sleep peacefully. No, that'd be too boring. Let's see. I'll add some extra features. How about this? I'll make a special cradle that, when you place any creature inside, it won't need to eat, drink, defecate, or lose hair. Forever in peaceful sleep.
Alright, let's go with that.
But I don't have enough materials to make my genius idea come true. Hey, Ninsar, perhaps we could use your...
No way. Don't touch what I've fixed.
I just don't get it. Aren't you bored of restoring these ancient relics day in and day out? Even if you fix them, they're just lifeless objects that won't progress any further. So why don't you let me give them a makeover?
I don't understand it either. Why do you have to make Nana angry? Why do you always want to go deep into the library? If you have questions, just ask me, and I'll give you the answers. You don't need to find your answer in the library. What are you exactly looking for in there?
I want to know why our father embarked on the path of no return. So how about stop acting all smart if you can't even answer such a simple question, sister? If I can go deeper into the library, maybe one day I'll meet our father and ask him that question myself.
You know that's not going to happen. He left 10 years ago. Even if we set out now, we'll never find the time sector he's in. Please, Enki, don't say anything like that again. Whether inside or outside the library, humans' short-sighted perspective will always prevent them from seeing the truth. Don't let the library consume you.
I've crossed off the librarians who went down the path of no return from the roster. Are you doing all right, Nana?
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the 2 kids Tasni left behind. They're the only ones who can make you look so grumpy.
I'd rather not talk about them. Let's just say they're giving me a headache. One of them is always curious about everything, while the other doesn't seem to care about anything. If only they could somehow balance each other out.
They did cause you a lot of trouble, it seems.
Dealing with Enki is simple. Just give him a good beating and he'll behave. Or at least pretend to. But Ninsar... well, you know. To her, everything is transparent. After all, she has known the answers to everything since birth. So naturally, she has no expectation for anything.
Well, they were born inside the library. Maybe it messed with their heads? Despite their extraordinary intelligence, they're still limited by their young bodies. So their desires come across as innocent and unfiltered. Tasni sure left you with 2 troublemakers.
Well, let's forget about it for now. What's causing me a bigger headache is our dwindling numbers. We're short-staffed.
Yeah, many of us have gone down the path of no return. The library's opening hours are getting shorter, and everyone's worried it might close permanently. Me too, Nana. I've applied to join the next squad of no return. You won't see me after the beacon is activated again.
What did you just say?
Hey, don't give me that look, Nana. The library is open only for too short of a time. So, if you want to keep exploring the unknown sector, there's no turning back. But what's the harm? We won't return until we reach the end of the library. That's where we'll all end up eventually. I've waited for this day for far too long, Nana. I hope you can give me your blessing before I embark on this journey. Let's think back to the past and think about how far we've come. The first explorers of the library didn't even know how to get back to reality. Thousands of Emians sacrificed their lives to find the difference between the primordial sector and the unknown sector. By studying the unknown sector, countless Emians suspected that the library is a comprehensive collection of all human texts, like a decoding machine. It was only when our predecessors discovered a room full of Elish meditations that had the exact same content but different punctuation that the hypothesis was confirmed. Based on clues, records, and legends, our predecessors started to realize that the library might contain things from different eras. The extension of the library's time, and only now we have glimpsed its vast expanse. Until recently, some of us suggested that there is no separate time dimension within the library, but rather, time itself is an extra dimension that has always existed. I'm genuinely curious about what else this library holds. Nana, I'm really curious. What is it exactly? Does it have an end? And why does it keep creating new content? There are so many unknowns ahead, and I must embark on this journey. How can I resist? Pray for me, Nana. If we meet again in the future, I'll be sure to have the final answers. And when that time comes, I'll share everything I've seen and heard with you.
I understand. May you return from the library.
Thank you, Enheduanna. Although, I'd prefer to meet you again on the path of no return.
sleep and I'm really tired, so I'll continue this later. So yeah, you'll probably see a few videos being uploaded down. Yeah, I'll see you later. In the next stream.